Hello and welcome to Little Workroom Crafts. My name is Davina and I live in the southeast coast of the UK. Today is Wednesday the 8th of July 2020. It is episode 22 and it's just about 20 past 10 in the morning. We've got a really miserable rainy day, but it's very humid today. We're supposed to have this for a couple of days and then it will supposedly go nice again over the weekend, but we'll see. Right then, so today we have got knitting, a little bit of and some crochet, and I have just this minute checked and we are at 536 subscribers. I can't believe it, we've done it. Okay, so today I will be announcing the giveaway question at the end of the podcast. I do have quite a little bit, quite a bit to show on the knitting and the cross stitch section, and I think we'll just hop right into it. Okay, knitting first. I can't put down my breathing space sweater. It is absolutely amazing to knit, and I'm going to show you my progress. Oh, here we go. I've put it on a hanger so you can see a little bit better. There we go. Now, this obviously is the blue, which is the Cascade 220. This here is the pink, which is the Elliot Craft House Magic yarn. I'll get all the labels out in a moment and tell you all the details. Then the sleeves are going to be done in the Craft House Magic, and as I've said before, the body is done with my Scrappy Ball, and I am loving every minute of it. You will notice though is on the pattern or anywhere else that you'll see that the actual, this is the longer part and the shorter part that goes across the body. Now it's normally the shorter part will be this side and the longer part will be that side, but because I'm left-handed, everything does come out back to front. And as I've said before, when I knit a left-handed mitten, it comes out right-handed, and the right-handed one come out left-handed, but I just follow the patterns and they come out back to, up on the opposite. So so my sweater, as I say, because I do knit left-handed, will be coming out with the longer bit on the other side. But I'm not bothered with that. That is just the way I knit, and because I'm left-handed, that's the way it works. So, but I am so pleased with the way this is coming out, and as I say, I can't put it down. So this is this colour. You can just see that there is bits of purple and flecks of pink and that in there. So let's get all my labels again. Right, so this is the Heritage Cascade 220, and it's a colourway 5774. I got this from Wool Warehouse, and they come in 100-gram skeins, and they are actually a 75-25 is the content, and you get 400 meters to a skein. Now what I will say is, when it comes to the pattern, which I have noticed, which is the Breathing Space by Vera Valimaki, and when you actually, if you decide to make this, when she actually gives the amounts, luckily I did notice, so I did order an extra skein. The company, the yarn that she used actually does have 435 meters per skein. So obviously where was it, what did she use? The Uncommon Thread she used is her one, 100% superwash merino wool, which obviously has got a bigger meterage on it. So I have actually ordered an extra skein If there is any left, I'll just knit a pair of socks with it, I thought, because it is actually the 75/25. So yeah, whenever if you decide to make this in, you know, if you haven't made it before, then I would definitely double check on the meterage so it all works out okay for you. It's nothing worse than getting into a garment and it doesn't, and you run out of yarn. Okay, and then the next, the actual pink, which is, oh, let's get you that. This one from Ellie at Craft House Magic. I remember buying this when she first started dyeing. Here's her label. So I really don't know if this one is current. It might be. I should really look. It's Strawberry Fields Forever. And on hers, there is actually 425 meters on hers. But as I say, this is the yoke, and it's going to be the sleeves, and then the body is the scrappy ball. Which is, I'm getting through it. As you can see, it is actually it is getting shorter. So, but as I say, I am enjoying this so much, and I'm hoping by next week to nearly have the body finished. I might even have the body finished, we'll see, hopefully nearly. And then yeah, onto the sleeves. So you do this for a while and in the colour stripes, and then the bit at the bottom is actually in the solid, in your main colour. But I'm loving it, absolutely loving it. Oh, okay, right then, so next is this new pattern collection that I have found on Instagram. Right, the actual lady that has designed these patterns on Instagram, her feed is Daisy Stitches. Her name is Debbie Ford, and I have asked her and about showing them, and as soon as I knew that these were coming out, I had to get them. And I'm hoping to get all the whole collection knitted for my friend Debbie for Christmas. Now, they are called the Peachy collection, and the first pattern is Peachy Socks, and look at the beautiful detail of that lace. And there's, I don't know if there is another picture. Yeah. Oh, I can't really show that one though. No, I can't show that. Right, okay. There is down the side there a little bit of cable, but it's one of those ones where you could quite easily hold the stitch. But it is absolutely beautiful. Now, she is doing on her Ravelry, you can buy them separately or you can buy them as a collection, which is what I did. Also, there's this one, which is the Peachy Perfect Cowl. Now, I just think that lace pattern is beautiful, and I think there was, let me see what I can do here. There's the actual cowl being held out. So it's a nice size cowl, and it has got the lace and the you know, the plain knitting, so that really is going to be lovely to knit as well. And this one is the Peachy Tea hat. Look at that, and this is actually held with the floof, what they call it. And yeah, so I know Debbie's going to love that when she goes out on her walks, the whole collection. So I'm definitely going to be casting these on as soon as I get my sweater off the needles. These are the next three that are going on, and I can't wait. I really can't wait. The lovely Debbie has actually, not for this giveaway because I've got everything planned for this giveaway, but for the next giveaway, she is going to donate a pattern for you. So that is really lovely. So thank you, Debbie. And I'll let you know when the next giveaway is happening. So I've never done with had a giveaway with the patterns before, so that's going to be lovely. But yeah, definitely hop over to her Ravelry. She is actually on Ravelry as Debbie Ford, but as I say, on Instagram she is Daisy Stitches. And yeah, go and have a look at this collection, and go and have a look at her other patterns as well. She's got a free one on there, which is a beautiful hat, which I really do like. as well. So yeah, hop over and have a look. And I noticed this morning on Instagram that she's already started designing another sock pattern, which looks beautiful. So I'll keep you informed when that one is released. But definitely hop over and have a look. Beautiful patterns. Okay then, so as you've probably noticed at the beginning of the podcast, in the little video, I did get my wooden wool winder. So this is the Sheepies Inspiration in Every Ball of Yarn. It's their one. It's beautiful to use. And there's my clamp, all cushioned. And I managed to find, it's marvellous what you find online, isn't it? I managed to find this company called Wrox. Now, they are a new company. They've only been going for 9 months. And I've got this little story to say, to tell you. It is absolutely brilliant. We couldn't believe it. I ordered it Saturday morning. Yes, it was Saturday morning, I'm sure. Yeah, it was. And I said to Glenn, I said, hopefully it will arrive for my next podcast so I can show everybody my wool winder. And he said, a bit touch and go, but we'll see. Anyway, so I put the order through and did it all. And I said to Glenn, that code for that phone number is local. I said, it's just over in Suffolk way. So anyway, we didn't think anything else of it. Well, that evening I was in the kitchen making a cup of tea, and all of a sudden the doorbell went, and there was this lovely gentleman at the door with a box on the path. And he said because obviously Glenn got it for me, and he said, Glenn, he says, this is your wool winder. Well, we both stood there thinking, it's way into the evening, there's no delivery services this late, what's going on, kind of thing. Anyway, the gentleman turned around and said, if we're actually going anywhere that's local within 30 minutes, they can often hand deliver it. So I was so chuffed. Put the order in the morning, and that arrived that evening, kind of thing. And Teresa, the other owner of the business, was in the car, and I waved and thanked her and that. And it was just a beautiful, beautiful company to work with. I am just so pleased. And then, since then they've emailed me to see how my wool winder is, and no problems whatsoever. Over £50 you get free postage anyway, so I didn't even pay for postage, and they delivered. It was very, very reasonable, I will say, in price compared to any of the others that I've looked online. These were the best, I will say. And also I have actually been in contact with them via email, and you can actually contact them, make an appointment, because their business is in a log cabin within their premises. So they and you can book an appointment to go and visit to see what they've got, because they do yarn, hand dyed yarns, all the accessories for our knitting and crochet and so on. And when I found that out, after I asked them, and they said, yeah, they do, I'm definitely going to go and make an appointment to go and see what else they do. And yeah, I would definitely go over to their website and have a look. And just one more time, let's see if I can get that to focus. Wrox. So it's YARN and then WORX. And Teresa and Gavin, as I said, are absolutely fantastic people to actually deal with as a company, and I would recommend them. Definitely recommend them. And I will say I love my wool winder. As you can imagine, I've had a lovely play with it, and it winds brilliantly. So well chuffed that I did invest into this. Actually, I can see this being my only wool winder now. And also when I actually started putting it together, and I said to Glenn, because it comes with the rubber band already on, you just have to put this piece on, and then she has a little video on her website on how to put this piece on, and everything else comes as in one piece. But I said to Glenn, I said, this is the old rubber bands that we had on the sewing machines. I said, and I know that work, you know, if by any chance I can't see it myself, this needs to be replaced, I know I can even get them from work. So, you know, it's just a machine rubber band, so you can get them from a machine shop. So win-win, really. Absolutely brilliant. I'm so chuffed with it. Really, really chuffed with it. So yes, and I've actually, because as you know, I get overexcited. I've moved some bits off of my top shelf here, and on there is my Swift, my Niddy Noddy, and now my my wooden wool winder. So there's all wood all on there, and it looks really, really nice. Well chuffed, well chuffed. So okay then, now we will go on to the cross stitch. Now I will, let's get this here. I have got September finished. Oh, here they are. Okay, and I've started to match fabrics with the, oh, that's me October, that's what I'm on now, with the, there it is, there we go, with the months. So everything is really coming together well. I phoned up Debs at work yesterday, and I've asked her, I've tried to explain the kind of things I needed, and she's sending me some fabrics to go with the ones that I haven't got in my stash here. So fingers crossed we've both got it right and it works out. So this is September. I am going to be honest, and I have done the called for colours, and I've got to say this is my least favourite so far. I don't know why. If I'd have put it on my darker Ada, I don't think it would have looked any better, to be honest. But it goes with my background fabric that I have chosen, so everything will go together. But I will say this has got to be my least favourite. The October one that I've got on the hoop at the moment downstairs is amazing. Oh, the colours in that are absolutely beautiful. But I don't know if the owl is a bit too, the green on the owl is a bit too dark. I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, anyway, I'm staying with it. And also my lovely friend Anita from Gaga Knits, she contacted me after my last podcast last week and asked me if I would like a piece of fabric that she had, because I said about my July one, and there's the July one, and she had this piece of fabric which is absolutely perfect, because when I actually lived in Canada, all the holidays I did, I camped, which was absolutely superb, and she had this brilliant fabrics, look, with the little tents and the little moose like deer, and there's little rabbits and everything. So that is going to look absolutely brilliant, and that's just going to go so well. I'm going to pick a nice piece, because it is a wide bit, so I'll pick a nice piece that will look really good as the background. But thank you ever so much, Anita. That is absolutely brilliant. She also sent a little card, which is the owl and the pussycat. Oh, so yeah, thank you ever so much. And I am going to be starting putting these all together soon. I really am. So I've got October half done, then I've got November, December, then it'll be the cross stitch finished, and then I can start putting it all together and finishing. I did go through my stash and I found this brilliant piece of Halloween. I might even have to make myself a project bag in this, because I've looks like I've got, yeah, I've got a metre, just over a metre's worth of that. So that is going to be my Halloween. And I also found in my stash, which I'm really loving at the moment, these little buttons, which I'll take the backs off, and there's a little ghost, there's a mummy, Oh, this one's brilliant. The Little Witch. This is a monster that came in the set. And then this one is the Frankenstein. So I'm going to pop them around the outside. And I also found these garden ones and a watering can. So I'm going to ask Glenn if he can take the backs off there for me. And so the garden one I thought would be perfect for, not June, must have been July, which is in here somewhere. No, August, sorry. I thought they would go really nice with August. So yeah, so I'm really getting there with the bits and bobs, starting collecting. And just to recap, what I'm doing is a year of celebrations from Kathy at Hands On Designs. So nearly there, and I can't wait to get it finished. Okay then, right, so that's that. Right then, so that's it on the craft thing. So as I said last week, I'm going to be doing a weekly, which seems to be working really well for me. Actually, I am, you know, it's nice having little bits to show you. I know I've got no complete, I have actually got a complete finish, haven't I? I've got my cross stitch, but you know, me knitting and that lot, I've got no complete. That's just work in progress. But yeah, I think it definitely will work better. And I will say thank you so much to everybody for all your feedback on the green and the blue umbrella for the April cross stitch month, and definitely green come tops, and I thought it would, because that definitely seems to highlight the outside of the cloud and so on. So we're using the green. I've decided green is being used, so thank you ever so much for all your feedback on that. That definitely did win. And yeah, so I think that's everything for today except for the giveaway. Okay, so I can't believe, you know, 536. I did actually also receive an email from YouTube congratulating us on the 500, and then, you know, it going up and up and so on. I was just so pleased. Now this giveaway will be, I know I'm doing a weekly, but I'm going to leave this for 2 weeks. So I won't announce it next week. I will announce it the week after. The actual question is, Glenn came up with this one, is what is your favourite cake? Okay, or dessert. Okay, now please don't put giveaway in your answer, because as I've said before, there is people out there, unfortunately, that just scan through all these things to find out a giveaway and, you know, hop on and just to see if they can win, and they're not even, you know, interested in what's going on at all, which isn't fair on you guys, because, you know, you have subscribed and you do follow me and so on. So please be a subscriber, but don't mention a giveaway in your answer. You know, as soon as I know that your favorite, if you put like my favorite cake is or my favorite dessert is, you will be put in the you know, in the pot with all your names, and then as we do normally, we'll get Glenn to pull them for us. So right, as I've said before, I have got a real special prize this time, and it really is special. This lovely lady, Ginny, on Instagram, she is Slow Living Ginny. She is, we've become really good friends on, you know, Instagram. We've not met in person, but then again, you don't always have to, do you? To know, you know, that they are a lovely people. Well, it must have been February time. Yes, because I think it was before the lockdown, just before the lockdown. She contacted me and said in the end of May, there is, she's celebrating a big birthday. I won't tell you what one it is, but she's celebrating a big birthday. And her son, who lives in South Africa, had sent her some beautiful fabrics. And if she send them to me, could I make her some project bags? Because she didn't actually have any made ones. She was using the bags that we normally get from War Warehouse. I said that would be a pleasure, absolute pleasure. So she sent me this beautiful card, and these fabrics were amazing, absolutely beautiful. If you go over and have a look on her, say on her Instagram page, she has actually got a little clip of you know, slides of the different bags that I made. And in the card, she asked me if I'd do her a also a notions pouch and a DPN case. But I had to make sure that there was enough fabric left over to do a giveaway and also a set for me. So which I've done, and absolutely beautiful. She wanted some with zips, some with the pull cord, and anyway, and they all had to be made by the end of May, when it was her birthday, and her partner Finn was getting them for her, and then I had to let Finn know when I was posting them off, and then her sons and that were soon as the package came in the door, we're going to quickly whip it away so she weren't tempted to open it, if obviously with it coming before her birthday. So yeah, it was really exciting actually to be all involved with it, and it was just a privilege that she'd asked me to do this for her. So what we've got is the notions pouch and the project bag that she asked me to make for a giveaway. And I thought, well, beans, we've got over the big 50, 500 even, and she had her big birthday this year like I did. This seems to be the ideal prize to give away. So this, as I say, was one of the fabrics, and this is the project bag. It's got your box bottom, and it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful fabric. This is the zipped one. It's got a pocket inside. There's my label, and the pocket matches the outside fabric, and let's put that like that so you can actually see it as open. There we go. So it's a nice size. It's a quite a big one. And then this is the little notions pouch. So yet again, it's got the little box bottom. So these are the little notion pouches that I have in mind, because you'll be surprised how much you can fit in these little bags. You really are. And yeah, they're easy to get in and out of. You haven't got to worry about fastenings or anything like that. And then inside there is the same as the lining on the main bag. So okay, as I say, these two are the prizes, and I'll recap on the question. The question is, what is your favourite cake or dessert? Okay, as I say, please don't put the word giveaway, and I won't draw it next week. I'll give time, because I know everybody don't watch these or you know, right away, and so it's not next week, it will be the week after. I will announce the winner. So yeah, as I say, the fabric is absolutely beautiful, and it was a pleasure to work with, so thank you very much, Ginny. Okay then, so that's everything for today. So it's lovely and quick, just like the way I like them. And I will be back next week, next Wednesday, as normal. And I will see you soon. So take care, stay safe, happy crafting. Bye.